Good morning, friends, or good afternoon, wherever you may be. It is Parshas Vayechi, the final portion in the book of Genesis and Bereshis, and we see an incredible thing transpire when Jacob, our patriarch, Yaakov Avinu, was about to bless his two grandsons that were born in Egypt to his son Joseph and his daughter-in-law Asnas. Ephraim and Manasseh are about to be blessed, and Jacob swaps his hands. He puts his right hand on the younger son's head on Ephraim and his left hand, representing an inferior blessing, on his older grandson Manasseh. And Joseph intervenes. Yosef HaTzadik, the great righteous Joseph, intervenes and tries to stop him. He tries to move his father's hands. By Yismoich, he tries to get involved and says, "Daddy, don't." He was conveying to his father, "I don't want you to make a mistake. If Manasseh's the oldest and Ephraim's the younger one." And of course, Jacob knows exactly what he's doing, and he conveys that to Joseph. But the question that the Rebbe asks is, why would Joseph try to stop his father from giving super duper blessings to Ephraim? I get it, he's younger. So instead, why don't you tell your father, "Hey, you gave the younger son such super duper blessings, please give the older one, Manasseh, some great blessings as well, in addition to what you gave him already." Why try to minimize the blessings from Ephraim instead of just adding to the blessings of Manasseh? And the Rebbe says that this teaches us something incredible about Joseph's sensitivity, the human psyche, and what we can learn from that for ourselves. And that is, Joseph understood what it was like to be a child that was held on a pedestal by his dad, because that's exactly what happened to Joseph. He was a 17-year-old lad. He had lost his mother, Rachel, and his father, Jacob, made him into the hoo-ha of the family, and it resulted in his brothers being so jealous that they were willing to sell him into slavery in Egypt, put him in a pit, threatened to kill him. He understood what happens when such a division is created through putting one child above the others, and he was concerned that if Ephraim would get those super blessings, it would add such animosity between Ephraim and Manasseh that Manasseh may do something crazy to Ephraim, something hurtful to Ephraim. So why put Ephraim in that situation? And it's an incredible lesson for how we are to recognize the specialty of each individual, especially children. Give them all the pedestals they need to make them stand out, but at the same time, be careful and sensitive that while you're doing that, you're not putting someone else down, another child down. Because when you put a child down, even temporarily, even if it's because someone else deserved something better than them and they are the winner, and perhaps this child in this case is the loser, that is a true thing. There are winners and losers in lives. There are kids that succeed and kids that succeed less. But when you convey that message, make sure it's done with the proper sensitivity and love, without favoritism, and without having a favorite, without having a pet in the classroom. Because Yosef taught us what happens when we're not careful, and the division that it creates in a family, in a community, in a classroom. Take that to heart, and we'll see you back here soon.